Brendan Fraser, a man lost in oblivion, made a remarkable comeback with The Whale, a Darren Aronofsky film that premiered at the Venice Film Festival. This moment comes years after Fraser was at the height of his enviable career. What prompted the actor's disappearance from the movies that years later led him to win an Oscar? Fraser was once a major star with blockbuster hits such as George of the Jungle and the Mummy franchise. But after a sustained run as one of Hollywood's leading men, the actor was confined to TV before completely disappearing from showbiz. Leading publication GQ even published a profile of the actor in 2018 titled, "Whatever Happened to Brendan Fraser?" Fraser played the role of a tough and oh-so-handsome Rick O'Connell in the Mummy franchise, which ultimately led him to suffer from multiple injuries while filming all three parts. He nearly died while filming the hanging sequence of the film's introduction in 1999. His co-star Rachel Weisz revealed that Fraser had stopped breathing and required CPR. The series of injuries never seemed to stop thereafter. He received multiple injuries while filming other ancient Egyptian-themed films. The actor underwent multiple surgeries including a laminectomy, a back procedure to relieve pressure on the spinal cord or nerves, a partial knee replacement, more back surgeries to bolt compressed spinal pads together, vocal cord repair, and other procedures, as per People magazine. By the time I did the third Mummy picture in China in 2008, I was put together with tape and ice, the actor told GQ magazine. Fraser also mentioned that he spent 7 years in and out of the hospital, which could have been one of the biggest reasons for his absence from auditions and acting. The nail that hammered and closed off Fraser's acting career for a considerable amount of time was his sexual harassment allegations against one of Hollywood's most powerful names. In 2018, Fraser claimed that he was sexually assaulted by Philip Burke, the former president of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, at the Beverly Hills Hotel in 2003. Fraser recounted how the incident made him feel sick and spiraled him into feeling depressed, all of which made him reclusive, leading to his withdrawal from the public eye. Burke denied the claims against him and said he only pinched Fraser's behind as a joke. Fraser also hinted at being blacklisted from Hollywood as there were no more casting calls or award invites for the actor. Fraser's personal life suffered as much as his professional life, with his dramatic split from his ex-wife, Afton Smith, in 2007. Fraser was then required to pay around $900,000 for child support, as per the New York Post. 6 years after the divorce, Fraser allegedly asked the court to reduce the payment, as he said he was no longer able to afford the hefty sum due to a lack of work. Smith, however, accused the actor of fraud, claiming that he was hiding assets. Her allegations were put to rest after the court ruled that the actor could lower his alimony if he started making less than $3 million annually. Things now looked bleak for the actor, who was heavily exhausted on a physical, mental, and financial front. Fraser slowly came out of his acting hiatus, making his way to the screens in 2018. His overjoyed fans took to TikTok to announce the actor's return, dubbing it the Renaissance. His most notable roles were Doom Patrol in 2019, Danny Boyle's acclaimed drama Trust in 2018, and Steven Soderbergh's film No Sudden Move in 2021. Tom Cruise rebooting the classic Mummy franchise also prompted discussion of Fraser's legendary Rick O'Connell. Fans demanded the actor come back for a fourth film after Cruise's Mummy flopped on the screens. Critics also noted how Fraser's role was better than Cruise's, citing that the former's character was not only better written, but also better played. After several years of hardships and suffering, Fraser finally made a remarkable comeback with The Whale. Fraser's spectacular performance received a 6-minute standing ovation when the movie premiered at the Venice Film Festival screening. However, Fraser's remarkable return wasn't devoid of controversy when the film's premise was termed dehumanizing due to the character's 600-pound weight struggle, which promoted an anti-fat bias. Aubrey Gordon, an author and co-host of The Maintenance Phase, a podcast focused on debunking health fads, took to Twitter to call out the movie's aim. It's so telling that so many only see fat people as humanized in the media that shows us doing exactly what they expect. Living short, small lives, eating ourselves to death, feeling sad and regretful. All reminders of how tragic it is to be fat and how superior it is to be thin, she wrote. Pia Glenn, a Broadway actress, also wrote, Mr. Fraser's comeback and personal journey as an actor and human are significant and I hate that I feel so negatively about the project that brought them about." Despite the backlash, Fraser went on to win an Academy Award for Best Actor in 2023 for his role in The Whale. The award not only acknowledged the enormous efforts put in by the actor, but also revived his hopes of being in the industry. The film amassed over $54.9 million worldwide and made $17.5 million in the US and Canada alone. The actor's dramatic transformation for the role required him to wear a 100-pound suit every day on the sets. Fraser also said that he sat for 4 hours each day in hair and makeup to transform into Charlie. To become Charlie and get into the mind of a morbidly obese man, Fraser had many conversations with members of the Obesity Action Coalition. There were detailed discussions on the members' eating habits, struggles with food as an addiction, and hopes for improving their lives through bariatric procedures. He did a remarkable job of portraying many of the most challenging aspects of living in a large body and of showing several ways people react to being negatively judged for their size, OAC said. Many fans poured their love for Fraser after watching the film. "I genuinely missed him. I had no idea where he went. He was hands down my favorite actor as a teen. He spoke up against abuse, and he was blacklisted. He deserves this comeback, and he deserves this Oscar." It's hard as hell to bring out and make people believe emotions while hidden behind all that makeup, but he did and won the Oscar for Best Actor. Cheers to his future, this is just the beginning of his comeback. While Brendan Fraser's comeback is a story of resilience and grit, do you think we'll get to see more of the actor on screen now that he has won an Oscar? Let us know in the comments down below.